with our next bout of the evening. This bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the bantamweight division. And when the bell rings, our referee in charge, Tomas Brunder. And now, let's meet our fighters. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. Weighing in at 61.2 kilos with a record of 4 wins and 1 defeat. Fighting out of Stary Oskol, Russia, please welcome Nikita Mikhailov. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, standing 172.72 centimeters. He weighed in 61.5 kilos. Tonight, he brings a perfect record into the cage with 4 wins and no defeats. Representing Tobet Top Team and fighting out of Astana, Kazakhstan, please welcome Sabit Zhusupov.
So now everybody's living the cage except for the fighters and the referee, and we hear
Mikhailov in the white trunks, Zhusupov in the red trunks.
hand-to-hand combat, wushu, sandai, guys.
And we are underway here in the first round.
Okay.
Of this bantamweight contest.
Oh, pretty
low kick from
start.
Mikhailov. And Zhusupov flicking out a low kick of his own there. Reached in there with the jab, circled out. Spinning hook kick by the Russian.
Takedown attempt.
In on a single. Zhusupov fighting off. They are along the fence right in front of us here.
Front row seats, huh?
Zhusupov spins him around. Just got admonished for getting his hand in the fence. And nice takedown by Mikhailov to start things off here.
Mikhailov, white trunks in the mount position. Red trunks, Zhusupov on the back.
And Zhusupov has his feet in the hips trying to push off.
Did you see this?
Yeah, ate a big right hand from Mikhailov.
Whoa, another one.
From Stary Oskol, home, of course, of the MMA legend Fedor Emelianenko.
Yeah, those shots were heavy. More shots from
Big
Nikita
shots
Mikhailov.
from up top.
And again.
And Zhusupov trying to get back up, but he's eating a couple of big shots so far this round.
Shots to the body by Mikhailov.
And a nice attempt at a pass by Mikhailov. Can't quite get it. And Zhusupov hasn't really made any attempts to try to get a sub or anything. He's going to have to.
Just getting punched.
Yeah, he's going to have to get back up to his feet. Eats another right hand there.
A very dominant performance by Mikhailov so far.
And there, and finally he's back up. Zhusupov looked like he was in pretty big trouble there for a minute. Absorbed a couple of big shots, catches the kick, and now he gets the takedown on Mikhailov.
Yeah, vice versa situation here. 2:30 on the clock in the first round. We got Zhusupov on top.
And a competitive battle thus far in the first round. Mikhailov got the takedown early, and now Zhusupov gets a takedown of his own here.
Look how Mikhailov is blocking hands of his opponent, not letting him get hit.
Yeah, he's tying up those arms. Zhusupov patient inside the guard of Mikhailov.
Yeah, and he's getting with some elbows to the face.
He tried a short elbow there. Putting the pressure into the chin with his head. It's a very uncomfortable feeling if you've ever grappled before.
A lot of elbows from Mikhailov.
Swung his leg, look, he was flirting with an armbar attempt there. And Zhusupov holds on to the leg and connects, and another spinning hook kick off the mark by Mikhailov. But He's shown already, thrown that twice now.
Yeah, that's wushu there.
Left inside leg kick connects from Mikhailov. And again, Zhusupov catches the kick and then gets an outside trip and then takes him down again there. Nicely done. He caught the kick, tried for the trip, couldn't get it, and then pulled him down to the ground to complete the takedown.
1 minute left in the first round. Bantamweight action. Fight Night Global 86.
And Mikhailov, he's on his back, but he's pushed up a little bit into the fence. And an interesting stand-up by referee Tomas Bronder. You know, Zhusupov was working. I don't necessarily agree with that stand-up.
Well, we are where we are. Middle of the canvas. Whoa. A lot of kick attempts from Mikhailov tonight.
And a stinging jab did connect there. And a push kick off the mark by Mikhailov. Well, Mikhailov gets back to standing after he was on his back, and it looked like Zhusupov was working, but Tomas Bronder stood them up.
Good left jab by Mikhailov.
And gave Mikhailov some life here.
Whoa!
Oh, a nice two-hit, a nice two-punch combo by Zhusupov. And Mikhailov in on the takedown, but this time Zhusupov sees it and sprawls the horn here. He's raring to go here.
Yep.
All right, round 2 begins.
Red trunks Zhusupov, white trunks Mikhailov.
And Zhusupov starts off the round with a jab and a low kick.
Whoa.
Ooh, and a vicious low kick by Mikhailov on the answer. Second round just underway. Doubled up on the jab, did Zhusupov, and down, changes levels and gets a takedown. And he's passed now into side control. Nicely done by the Kazakhstani. Mikhailov holding on to the neck. Well, let's see if Zhusupov can do anything with this position. And the Russian is trying to spin under.
Going for the neck of Zhusupov.
Zhusupov keeping pressure. For a second, it looked like he was trying to tuck the arm under, but now he's spun around and taking the back. Spinning him over. He's looking to lock up. Looks like trying to get his legs in a body triangle. And he's actually pulling his arm off by doing that with his leg. He pulled his right arm back. He's hooked the arm there, so he can't defend the choke. Nicely done by Zhusupov.
Mikhailov's getting
But
out of
Mikhailov finds a way out of the back door and gets the takedown of his own. Back and forth we go in the second round. Just over 3 minutes left here. And Mikhailov presses Zhusupov against the fence.
Boom!
And a big takedown by Mikhailov. Both fighters have landed big takedowns in the first 2 rounds here. A very even and competitive battle thus far.
Mikhailov was a couple of shots to the head of Zhusupov. More punches to the head by Mikhailov. And Zhusupov is controlling his hands though, not allowing any more punches.
And I can't tell you what the crowd's saying, but I think it means stand them up.
Yes, I guess. Because I don't understand it either. I just don't know Kazakh language. Whoa.
All right. And it looks like Mikhailov's getting impatient. Stepped up out of the open guard of Zhusupov, kicked his leg, and then rained down a right hand and jumped back into his guard. He's trying to posture up and rain down another big shot like he did in the opening frame.
So the second round is not as intense as the first round was. It's much more ground game here.
Another big right hand. And Zhusupov trying to tie up the right arm. He's got it tied up, trying to tie up the next one. See if he can either force a stand-up again by referee Tomas Brander.
Yeah, we got 2 minutes left in the second round here.
You see Mikhailov, he gets his right arm, he swims it out, and then steps his left foot over to plant so he can rain down a big shot. And there's the left hand.
Sabit goes the crowd. Trying to empower their own fighter to get up and do something about the situation.
I tell you, the Almaty Arena crowd has certainly not disappointed tonight. They've been behind all their fighters. Big pops, big cheers.
Yeah, such a big event for the country. Not that many events, MMA events take place here, but they all love
Now
MMA.
Zhusupov, he's got his hands locked around, trying to hold on to Mikhailov. Mikhailov breaks it, and he's pounding away here, but he kicked away on the hips and got himself back up to his feet again. Nicely done by Zhusupov. Excellent grappling there. Just under a minute left in the second round.
Whoa, a
Spinning
back
back
fist.
fist misses and a right hand by Zhusupov.
Zhusupov seems a little tired to me. Breathing
Big right hand
heavily.
and another takedown. And now he's into mount. A takedown by Zhusupov trying to get into the mount.
Oh, beautiful elbow.
And the round, and we will go for the first time tonight into the third round.
Yeah, the third will be the final words.
And here we go. Round number 3. An excellent battle thus far between Nikita Mikhailov and Sabit Zhusupov. A jab by Zhusupov, the first strike of the round.
Zhusupov seems to me like he's more motivated to be angry and attacking in this round than in the previous one. He got his hands down. Whoa.
And then another takedown. And Zhusupov, and you mentioned who might be fatigued going into the third round. Well, it doesn't appear to be Zhusupov.
Yeah.
He's been grappling hard, as has Mikhailov the first 2 rounds, but he seems to have limitless energy here. Gets both hooks in. He's looking to flatten him out.
Rolled to his back. Not enough angle to throw good heavy punches for Zhusupov here. Also, Mikhailov is good with defense.
He's trying to, Zhusupov trying to get that right hand under the neck of Mikhailov. Mikhailov looks like he's not quite hand fighting here. And he's in deep trouble now. Crowd cheering Zhusupov on.
I don't think it's that tight, so yeah, he got
Not
out
that tight yet.
Well,
Mikhailov
now it is, I guess.
is trying to fight the hands, but it's not quite under the chin yet. But a series of left hands, not much on him. He's just got admonished by Brander. Did Zhusupov from holding the fence there, trying to get balance.
Those punches are sure heavy. Look at how, head of Zhusupov just bounces away from him. Boom, boom.
Another couple of shots. Not too much on him, not too much heat on him. Zhusupov can deal with him. And try to see if he will spin to the side, to try to spin around here to the opposite side of that body triangle.
Those punches seem pretty hard for me.
But as we've gone into the third round, it's been all Zhusupov. Gets the takedown to start the frame. Gets the back of Mikhailov. And he's landed several punches here. And Mikhailov has kind of swung wildly behind himself and connected a few times, but not anything damaging. But Zhusupov has not been able to even come close to getting a lockup on a rear naked choke.
And Mikhailov steadily punching his opponent.
He just absorbed 3 or 4 punches right there.
Yeah,
Again, trying to lock up. He might have it now. If not, he might try to work. Might see a possible neck crank scenario here.
Mikhailov is doing
He
a
doesn't quite have it.
good job. He's just keeping his chin close to his body, not letting Zhusupov just put that hand there.
He's been fighting the hands well.
Boom, boom. A lot of punches.
Zhusupov, when he comes close, he tries to get the opposite hand that's not the choking arm on the head to force the pressure to get the choke, but Mikhailov has not allowed it. Each time he's pulled the hand away and shown he knows his defense to battle a rear naked choke attempt.
Crowd is cheering for Zhusupov.
Just over a minute left here in the third and final round of this highly competitive bantamweight contest, but it's swung, the momentum has in this third round. Zhusupov, it's been all him so far in this round, Ivan.
Yep. Zhusupov absorbed so many punches from Mikhailov, and Mikhailov just gotta
again
change
hand in the fence and Bronner over there to tell him to get it out.
Yep.
And he's been content to stay in this position. Zhusupov hasn't tried to roll to get him flat on his stomach to try to attack the choke that way. He stayed on his back here, and just it's been a back and forth hand fight for the majority of this round.
I guess this is going for the scoring.
Just under a minute left here to go. Coming up on the 30-second mark. And again, round 3 has been all Zhusupov. Got the takedown, took the back, and has been fighting to get the choke in.
Getting out of it.
And Mikhailov spins around. Still has Zhusupov on his back. He's going to take him for a ride.
Boom.
And slams him to the canvas.
Almost over.
There's the clappers. Final seconds here. The Almaty Arena is cheering and on their feet for this contest.
After 3 rounds of incredible action right here at Fight Nights Global 86, we go to the judges for a decision. Judge number 1 scores about 29-28, Zhusupov. Judge 2 scores about 29-28, Mikhailov.
Oh, I told you.
And Judge 3 scores about 29-28 for your winner by split decision. From the blue corner,